My next guest is Mark Christensen and Zeke Martinez, and they are from American Luxury Limousine. And we had you guys for my daughter's wedding. Great job,
Yes.
and thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about limo services. It kind of it feels so good when you're going to be taken care of, and it just makes that evening so much safer. You can drink, you can take care of it's kind of a done deal.
It does, and that puts a lot of pressure on us because these are special occasions in people's lives that we absolutely have to pull them off, and we have to be perfect at what we do.
Really? Wow. So tell us a little bit, how long have you been doing this?
I've only been in the business for about 4 years. Zeke actually has a little more experience than me because he did a lot of wedding planning and stuff before. But it was a company I purchased about 4 years ago.
Really? Wow. Okay. And so now let's see. You guys just did you do a reality show?
We've been approached to do a reality show,
Okay,
called
so
LA Limo.
It's interesting because you never know what happens in a limo, right? So, what are some of the crazy stories? Is there anything that we could talk about on air?
Well, it is not the Howard Stern show, so I'm not sure that we can go there.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of stuff when you're
There's
mixing booze and
when you mix alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's people's first time out in a limo. They don't get out that often in limos. And then when you mix the alcohol in, a lot of crazy stuff happens.
Yeah. All right. Again, anybody that's just joining us right now, you're listening to the Kim Pagano Show. We've got Mark Christensen and Zeke Martinez here from American Luxury Limousine. And, I know that you guys say that you're a little bit different than other limousine services. How do you make yourself different?
We are. We consider ourselves a boutique company. In other words, we provide a concierge service. In this day and age, I think we're void of customer service, and we take it to the next notch. People are surprised, but we do go the extra mile. We not only open the door for them, but we go to the restaurant door and open that as well. We just take a lot of little extra steps to make sure their time with us is a great experience. And Zeke's much a part of that, just planning the event ahead of time, helping them with all the plans and their wedding and the shuffling of guests and all that stuff, and that's where he's an expert.
Yeah, people don't want to have to think about it, right? They just want it to happen. Correct?
It's a lot different too, and especially when they're calling in and they actually hear somebody on the other line where they're actually listening to the attention to detail, especially for a wedding or a bar mitzvah or one of those special moments, instead of just calling a limo service and they want to get a quote, and all of a sudden it's just it's $400 for five hours. With us, we want to ask the questions that are going to make sure, we're going to make this event. They're memorable moments for people, so we want to make sure that we have all the details and we don't mess up anything. We arrive on time, names of birthday people and restaurants that they're going to and stuff like that. So it's that little touch, that concierge touch is what people really do appreciate it. And, the reviews on our social media sites, they've been really good to us with the experiences that people have had. So definitely is that concierge and that boutique thing that Mark talks about.
Perfect. And now I know you guys do a lot of wine tours, right? Tell us a little bit about that. That's really cool because, you go there, you kind of taste a little bit, and tell us where your route is and where you go.
There's actually, it's a hidden treasure. A lot of people don't know that Malibu Wines actually has, or Malibu area has wine, places where you can do wine tasting, but there's actually 4 areas or different within a mile of each other where you can actually do wine tasting. The popular one is Malibu Wines, and this is definitely a place where you can really have a really great time. It's an outside venue. They feature live music on the weekends. They have, table tastings, and they actually even have a ranch tour, which is located right across the street, that we also provide for them. But we have a really good rapport with the management staff and the company there. So, when people call us for that reservation, they have somebody that actually greets them at the front of Malibu Wines, and they get a special exclusive tasting at their table and not at the wine bar, which is really nice. But there's like 3 other ones within just a mile of each other. There's Cornell, which is right down the street. There's Sip, which actually also features Cielo wines. And then down on the PCH is Rosenthal, which is absolutely beautiful because it's right across the street from the beach.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, definitely.
But one of the nice exclusive ones that we have is actually the Cielo Estate, which they have a thing. It's called the Barn, and it's up high on the Mahalo Mountains there, just right across from. Probably half a mile away from Malibu Wines, and it's absolutely beautiful because it overlooks the canyon. But it's a really nice, what is it, kind of like a rustic?
A Tuscan villa-looking kind of barn.
Yeah, and they do a fantastic tasting there, along with an olive oil balsamic bread tasting, too.
I'm so there. Okay.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And the owner, Bill, of the estate is just such a great guy. You wouldn't even think, you think he'd probably be one of the customers there, but he's dressed in a buttoned-up Hawaiian shirt. He's got some long gray hair, just looking like a hipster, but he's there drinking with everybody and having a great time and telling them.
He obviously enjoys what he's doing.
Oh,
right?
yes, definitely.
Well, you guys were so cool, and you gave us 4 hours of Malibu wine tour in your limo, right? Is that right?
Correct, yes.
Tell us exactly what we're offering, because what I want to do is open up our phone lines right now, and let's just take names so that a lot of people have an opportunity to win. And then what we'll do is I will call them with the winner, and we'll have you guys pick a winner.
Oh, cool.
So tell us what we're giving away.
Well, first they'll get, they get 4 hours in a 8-passenger limousine.
Okay.
The limousine will provide, they have complimentary beverages and there'll be a complimentary bar, which
These
is...
ladies want to run out and call. Yeah, exactly.
And we have one right outside. You guys can jump in it afterwards.
There you go.
They get the standard Coke, Diet Coke, some Sprite, miniature bottles of water, and then there's a decanter of vodka and bourbon. But you can choose, 4 of your closest friends, and we'll take you down over to Malibu Wines, or actually you can go to Malibu and Vine, which is located at the Malibu Country Club, because they also have a wine bar there. And you get to do a 4-flight tasting, which usually features 3 reds and 1 white. And they'll do this at your table. So you have somebody who personally comes over to your table and explains, the region, the wines there for you. And they also do their version of a sparkling champagne, which is a sparkling wine, which is absolutely delicious.
You know what? I don't know about you guys, and I don't know. Do you like sparkling?
Yeah.
Okay, these ladies over here, they do. I love sparkling.
Yeah.
It's just got that little fizz to it. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't, they used to say that was like cheap wine, right? But now it's like, no, it's good wine.
Yes,
right.
it's actually
good.
really, really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. It's funny, one of our guests is the boring wine guy, and he talks about, but it's like, you know what? It is what it is. Whatever you like is what you like.
Exactly.
So it's not, you don't have to say, I have to drink the best wine, because the best for you is whatever you like. So, anyways, I do want to remind anybody right now, if you are just joining us right now, you are listening to the Kim Pagano Show. We got a full studio here. I'm so glad that you are starting your day, your morning, in a bright way with the brighter side of the 805. And our guests, we got lots of guests here. We're going to be talking about lots of things. We're only halfway into our show. Our phone number here is 650-1590. That's 650-1590. And Zeke Martinez and Mark Christensen are here from American Luxury Limousine. They are giving away a 4-hour Malibu wine tour in their limousine. That is a party right there. And what we're doing is get your name in right now. And at the end of the show, we're going to pick out a name, and then I will be in touch with you to let you know if you're a winner. So just call right now, 650-1590. Cheryl is answering the phones. So, Mark,
Yes.
What made you get into limousine service?
It was a total mistake.
I think he still thinks it is.
I think it is a little bit too. I was in manufacturing for years, medical device manufacturing, which is so different than limousine
Isn't
service.
it funny how,
It is. But you know what? The similarity is the attention to detail.
Okay.
When you're working with FDA regulation, believe me, I had to be so detailed. And so when I came on board with the limo company, it was just kind of a small investment for me. It was a side business. I said, okay, I'll get in. It sounds kind of exciting. And I realized it wasn't so fun. There's a lot of work involved.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of fun times too.
Are people picky? I mean, are they, is that one of the pay attention
absolutely.
to detail?
Well, keep in mind, this is their special occasion. This is a bride's wedding. We're dealing with CEOs, stars, um, they do expect top notch,
Right.
and we provide that. I'm very proud of that with our services. Our Yelp reviews say it all. I mean, we just are top rated, and I think that's what makes us so good at what we do. Is it's funny, and that's the reason for the reality show. We're also passionate at what we do. That the personality is just kind of. I mean, Zeke and I go at it all the time.
Yeah.
We're not always friendly.
We actually go out on the road sometimes because we want to get that experience.
Oh wait, so do you guys drive it?
Yes.
Well,
Can I request that for my birthday? No.
Absolutely.
Mark drives because he's got the B class license for the larger vehicles, and I go along and play the chauffeur.
We
I
like
have
to
a
get
bit
out
of
there
a-
and experience for ourselves. You know what's
So
going
did you
on
guys
out
buy
in the
this so you could have your own party? Wait a minute. It sounds like it, doesn't it?
It does have its perks, I gotta say that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Wow. Well, again, where are you located? And you have a new location too, right?
Yes, we just recently moved to Westlake Village to better service our customers because that's where a majority of our customers are the middle of our service area. And we're located there at 2550 Willow Lane. And our phone number is 805-494-8353. And we are starting to ramp up for the holiday season. We're selling gift certificates for wine tours. So it's kind of that unique gift that someone can give
Yeah,
away,
I think it's such a great gift. I mean, there's so many, and you get to bring your friends with you. I mean, how cool is that?
Don't have to worry about driving. We take care of all that. People just have a blast.
Yeah, and now do they have food there that you can actually eat too, or is it?
They don't have food there, but you can bring your own picnic lunch. You can bring your own cheeses, crackers,
So
fruits,
you
and
can
stuff
have
like
your
that.
own hors d'oeuvres and
I've
your
actually
appetizers.
been there and ordered a pizza and had it delivered.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a really good idea
Yeah,
too.
so they
Okay.
don't mind, if you bring your own picnic. I mean, this place gets so busy on the weekends, it has anywhere from 900, 1,200 people on a Saturday. And, once the tables are gone, people bring their beach blankets and their lawn chairs, and they're just camped out on the lawn. And it's a great atmosphere for an afternoon of just hanging out with friends and even playing board games there. But people bring their picnic lunches. They bring their platters that they've bought over at Subway or a grocery store or
Kind
something
of like the
that.
Hollywood Bowl, everybody
yes,
kind of
exactly.
camps
Very
out.
similar,
Very
very
cool
similar.
idea. I think that's really cool. Zeke, what is your interest in this, and how did you get started?
I've always done jobs that have been with customer service. I did retail for 15 years, and my last job was at a private country club, and I was the food and beverage director there, so I did a lot of weddings and stuff. So when I actually interviewed with this job, I think that's one of the things that helped me is because I knew the aspects of weddings and stuff and what, dealing with some of the brides and things like that. So I take it very personally because we're, again, creating memories for people. And just like someone's wedding, if something goes wrong, they're going to remember that. And they're definitely going to, speak their mind.
Spence has firsthand. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I recommend going with these guys because I worked for a limo company many years ago. And one of the issues was they would literally hire any guy. And they hired me. But
It's scary. No, you know what?
We
I
have
have to
openings.
tell you. In fact, oh my gosh. Okay, there is something to say about Spence. Okay, here I have to tell you. I've been doing the show for 5 years. This guy never is not here. I mean, right? That's just
Yeah.
and that's
I
something
show up,
that
that's for
you.
sure.
I mean, that's
Reliability
a big.
is
Yeah.
huge. Yes, absolutely. Especially in our drivers. I mean,
Yeah.
we have an amazing group, so we're lucky. We're very lucky in that department.
yeah, you have to be very flexible because one of the things, and it's great that you have all these tours, because some people get a limousine, then they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And I have people, and so I always had like locked in plans. This is what we'll do, this is what we'll do. And good drivers always provide that. Do you guys, by chance, who's a little old school, I used to get a lot of Christmas drives and people would want to go see lights. Go out to, especially in the
Candy cane,
valley.
right? Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and
we
over the
do a lot of
valley.
those.
And people sometimes just love driving because, like you say, you sit there, have a beverage, do whatever you want, look at the lights, and that was a real highlight through the holidays.
One of our really popular things that we do actually for the kids' birthdays, it's called a birthday breakfast kidnapping.
Oh, all my kids had that. That is so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the birthday person who actually, and it takes some planning with the other parents and stuff, but the birthday person would actually go to the houses of their friends
Yeah.
with the help of the parents, obviously, while their kids are still sleeping, and just we pick them up, drag them out in their pajamas, and
Yes.
take them out to breakfast. And it's
Yeah, and
absolutely,
they look like they just woke
Yeah.
up, and
But
it's so much fun.
Oh, they
Yeah.
have
What
such
a
a great
great
time,
idea.
yeah.
Maybe we could. Okay, we're gonna have to do something
That's
like
it,
that.
yeah.
That would be a really
We have a
fun
lot of
thing.
because they're just so
videos.
distraught. They're like, "Oh my God, I'm just waking up," and their hair's all. But then they get into the breakfast place or wherever it is they
Denny's or
choose to
wherever
go,
it
and
is.
they're like, "I'm so embarrassed." But you know what?
They
The
have-
joy of it is, what their kick is, being seen.
Oh, yeah.
And getting in and out.
They-
We do a really great red carpet treatment for them too. So
I love you guys.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
really
really fun. I can't wait to continue our journey here with you guys. Again, if you are just tuning in right now, you are listening to the Kim Pagano Show, the brighter side of the 805. We're talking about American Luxury Limousine. We've got Mark and Zeke here, and we are doing a giveaway. In fact, Mark, tell us again really quick, because we are taking names 650-1590. 650-1590. Also, if you are on my Facebook and you have liked our page, you are also entered to win. And what we will do is do that. So, because we are going to start doing a sweepstake, and you're going to be a part of
Yes,
that too.
absolutely, yes.
Yeah. So, okay, so 4 hours Malibu wine tour. What are we doing?
4 hours Malibu wine tour. We'll pick up at the customer's home or whoever wins, and we will bring them to two. We're going to do 2 wineries, 2 tastings.
one's a Malibu wines.
One will be at Malibu Wines, and one will probably be. Are we going to do Cielo or Rosenthal?
Rosenthal's good. I like
Rosenthal too. And they can bring 4 of their friends, and they'll have a blast. I'm sure. We'll do all the planning.
There you go. Can't wait. All right, definitely get your names in. We are going to take a really quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking to Charlene.